Welcome to The Man in the Middle. I am your host, Bill West. This video I hadn't really planned on making, so it's going to be a little more rough, a little rougher than my other ones. You have to forgive me, my cat just hit the camera, and it's okay. Uh, like I said, it's going to be a rough video. 13 years ago today, or yesterday, Ronnie James Dio passed away. That's why this is called Remembrance. Uh, Ronnie James Dio. No, I didn't wear the shirt for the video. I had actually worn it in the previous video. I pulled this out today. I wasn't even thinking about, his passing until it came over and over and over again in my Facebook, uh, on my Facebook page, and in my Facebook memories. Ronnie James Dio was one of my favorite singers. Uh, I think I was the age of 16, maybe 17, when I first heard. I'd probably heard him before then, but the Mob Rules on can't remember the name. Heavy metal. How can I forget that? The music and the visuals just blew me away, and his voice was was awesome. Ronnie James Dio really embodied all that. you know that at the time I wasn't a metalhead, and uh, I came into it late. Sammy Hagar, Judas Priest, AC/DC, Ronnie James Dio, Black Sabbath. I didn't come into it till later in my sophomore or junior, senior year of high school. But once I heard them, oh boy, did I glom on and become a metalhead. But Ronnie, I was a fan. I'm a fan of Judas Priest, Sammy Hagar, uh, but Ronnie, his words and his voice just spoke to me. The songs he wrote, the lyrics, they reached down and grabbed something deep inside, and so I went back and picked up. I had this heavy metal soundtrack. I went to get Mob Rules and then Heaven and Hell, and further back with Rainbow. And when Dio came out, or when he left Black Sabbath and started Dio, Holy Diver, Last in Line. I actually saw him with my friend. He was my best friend at the time, Kenneth. I hope you're still around. I hope you're watching this. We went to see Dio in Bakersfield at the on the Sacred Heart tour. That was probably one of my first tour concerts, and it spoiled every other concert for me because big old dragon coming up, and lasers and lights and fire, and everything was just awesome. He was the man. Also, later on, I didn't think he could do any wrong. I love Sacred Heart. Oh, I can't remember the name of the album. I had Jesus, Mary, and the Holy Ghost on it. Strange Highways. There it is. Another great album. Totally kick ass. Angry Machines was alright. Magica. I didn't care for Magica. It was a nice you know attempt for something that he wanted to do. A lot of people like it. I didn't care for it, but uh, you know, but I'm happy to have it. His work with Heaven and Hell, great album with that band. Was Black Sabbath. I actually got to meet them in San Bernardino at the Best Buy. Look it up on YouTube. You'll find this guy totally got his guitar or a poster or something signed, and he's just freaking out about it. That was the Best Buy I was at. I was. You won't see me in that. I think at the time I was sunburned for waiting so long, and I got up to him, and everybody signing the CDs, and he actually took a look at me, and mate, are you all right? He was actually concerned. I guess I was fried, and he took his time out. And, he was just a great guy. He you know he was something. I can't believe it's been 13 years. I listen to him all the time still, all the time. And sometimes I forget, why hasn't there been any new deal out lately? And that's like, oh yeah, he's gone, and it hurts to remember that. A lot of people, when Prince passed away, uh, Michael Jackson, they freak out. They were hurt inside. It's like, okay, I didn't think I could ever feel that way, but when I heard Ronnie James Dio passed away, yeah, I was at school, and it came up on my phone. I was teaching at the time, or I was not teaching. I was an uh, instructor's assistant, and I came over the phone, and I just walked out. I couldn't deal with it. I had to walk out of the class and go sit down. He he was quite the man. I I remember hearing him on Kerry Livgren's Seeds of Change album, "To Live for the King," and he did two songs, "To Live for the King." I can't remember the second one. The Great Deceiver, and it was interesting seeing, Ronnie on a Christian album. Wherever you are, but I hope it's a better place. Uh, this is just. I guess this video I could have done 3 years ago when I started the channel. That would have been the 10th year since his passing, but it's just, I don't know. Maybe it's just something I wanted to do today. Maybe it's something that, I felt I had to do. But Ronnie, wherever you are, I hope that, I hope it's a better place than the place you left. I'm Bill West. I am the man in the middle. Uh, you guys take care. I'll talk to you again soon.